Hey, what up, man? This is Daniel Nejo for the Presidential Also Win. Today, I want to talk about my 3 tips on how to stay happy and pumped all day. Most people hit me up and they tell me that, they like my vibe and they love my vibe. But how do I stay happy all day? So today, I want to share my 3 tips on how to stay happy all day. The first one is this: fuck social media. Now, what that means is not literally fuck social media, because obviously you're watching this video on social media, so it means social media has some type of impact. But what I mean is this: except you're running a business page, except you're trying to sell a product, you shouldn't care about the comments, the likes, and the views that your post gets. It's crazy nowadays because people post a snap or post a story, and the next second, 2 minutes after, they're scrolling up to see how many views they've gotten. And when they don't get like the amount of views that they think they should get, they feel a little bit sad. And what you're doing is you're programming your brain to associate your personality and your well-being and your happiness to what happens on social media. And you got to understand that social media is not really part of the real life. It's just there. It should be for fun. But most people try to, connect their real life personalities to the engagements that they get on social media. The only reason why you should care about the amount of comments, the amount of likes, the amount of views that your post gets is when you're running an ad and you're running a business page, so you can get the feedback. Because every time you get a like on engagement on your social media post, there's something that goes into your brain. It's called dopamine, and that is the same chemical that goes into the brain of somebody that takes drug. That's the same chemical. So every time you get a like, it goes into your brain like, whoa, this is great, this is pleasure, you should keep enjoying this thing. That's the same chemical that goes into the brain of somebody that takes drugs. So the first advice is this: I don't care about the comments on my page. I don't care about the likes. I don't care about the views, because I have a real life outside of social media, and I have real things going on in my life. Social media is just a means to an end. It's just there. It's not really part of my life. That's the first tip. The second tip is to stay present. And I learned this from somebody called Eckhart Tolle. And, he wrote the book, The Power of Now. The reason why most people are not happy or cannot stay happy all day, or at least a lot of hours in a day, is because they're either thinking about the past or they're thinking about the future. They're never in the present. And when you do that, you're always thinking about, oh, what should I have said to the girl yesterday? Oh, what can I say when I see her tomorrow? You're thinking about the future and the past rather than being present and being congruent and enjoying the moment. So the second tip I would say is to stay present. I'm always trying to stay present, even though our brain is always trying to think about the future and to think about the past. It takes conscious actions to tell yourself like, bro, man, you just gotta stay present and just stay congruent, just stay present. And that is going to make you feel happy, because your brain is not thinking about what is going to happen and what has happened, but rather your brain and your body is being grateful for what you have right now. And my third tip will be this: surround yourself with people that radiate positive vibes. I'm the kind of person that I cut people out of my life very easily. Like, if somebody is not radiating the kind of energy that I like, it's not like I'll say, fuck you, get out of my life. But I would just be like, I would distance myself in terms of conversations and in terms of the things that I do with them. Because I always want to stay around people that has the same energy as me, the same flow as me, as in, even if they don't have the same energy as me, but at least they are positive minded. They're not being like, bro, man, oh shit, things are so hard, like, man, things are so hard, I don't know what's happening, things are just crumbling. I hate people like that, and I don't like having conversations with that. And most people don't always feel like they should always stick with their friend, because we attended the same primary school, the same secondary school, the same high school, the same college, so that means I should still be their friends. That's a big ass lie. You came to this world alone and you're going to leave alone. So do not get too attached to anyone, especially when their energy is negative. You can cut people out of your life easily, especially when they're negative. Surround yourself with people that radiate and shares positive vibe, and that is going to rub off on you. The first thing is fuck social media. The second thing is to stay present and stop thinking about the future and the past too much. I'm not saying don't plan, but don't get worried about it. And the third thing is to cut people out of your life that are negative and surround yourself with people that radiate positive vibes. I remain Daniel Damilare Nejo, and I hope these 3 tips can help you become more pumped and get some more sauce in your life. Stay blessed and keep hustling strategically.